Turner Yell makes the stop in the secondary for Denver. 1st and 10. The fake. Good block in there, and down it goes. Caught at the 30.
Welcome to the Fins tailgate. It's where we elevate. Miami Dolphins talk, yeah, we never hesitate. Breaking news, hot takes, we keep it up to date. And when the fans speak up, the panel resonates. We live that aqua and orange from the field to the mic. Breaking down the plays, man, we talk it every night. From Tua to the defense, you know we keep it tight. NFL moves, you know we got the insight. We open up the floor, yeah, it's your time to shine. Fans drop the heat with opinions realigned. You got concerns, bring them, we're gonna chime. The Fins tailgate's where we keep it prime. Welcome to the Fins tailgate, it's where we elevate. Miami Dolphins talk, yeah, we never hesitate. Breaking news, hot takes, we keep it up to date. And when the fans speak up, the panel resonates. The NFL's changing, but we stay on the grind. Latest breaking stories, we don't waste no time. From the trades to the rumors, we make them all align. At the Fins tailgate, we always on the climb. We're repping the Dolphins, but it's NFL wide. From South Beach to the league, we keep it worldwide. Got the fans engaged with the energy supplied. Come kick it at the tailgate, we're riding high tide. Welcome to the Fins tailgate, it's where we elevate. Miami Dolphins talk, yeah, we never hesitate. Breaking news, hot takes, we keep it up to date. And when the fans speak up, the panel resonates. So if you love the game, you know we got the gate. Tune in, speak out, don't wait, it's your fate. This is the Fins tailgate, now watch us dominate. Miami Dolphins, NFL, yeah, we integrate.
New seasons, new gear. Show the world what it means to be a fan in 100% authentic gear. Fanatics, officially licensed everything.
What's up, y'all? This is Chef Ju. Looking for a great chef for your next catering party, private party, office party, etc. with welcome ordering meals and desserts? Let Chef Ju Catering and Sweet Treats take care of it for you at an affordable price. Call me at 786-804-8096. Also reach me at chefjukecatering@gmail.com. Direct message on Facebook and Instagram at Chef Juice Catering. Chef Juice Catering and Sweet Treats. Food with a passion. We do it all.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to WCFL Dolphins Talk. Hope you all are having a wonderful evening tonight. How we doing there, gentlemen?
No, doing good, doing good. Hey, by the way, I got my hands via Twitter of the depth chart, and not Skylar Thompson. Zach Wilson is the starting quarterback. Not just playing. You already know who the quarterback is. But our starting lineup is as follows: Patrick Paul, Savaianaya, Brewer, Daniels, and Austin Jackson. So. And, of course, Darren Waller is the starting tight end. As far as cornerbacks, cornerback 1 is Kendall Sheffield, and cornerback 2 is the Storm Duck.
Okay. Is Sheffield one we just picked up recently, or?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, it's number 14. Well, training camp down there, 14.
Raphael Courtright, my idol. What's going on?
What's up, Raphael?
So what's up with Tyreek Hill not practicing today with undisclosed injury and showing up? He said he was, needs not to show up late for practice, and then like the following week he shows up late.
Mm-hmm. And by the way, the starting running back is on HN, but I don't know.
Yeah, Javon Achan, I figured that, and I think we'll keep Wright, or we're going to keep 4 or 3 running backs, though.
Probably 4, because Ollie Gordon is the 4th is the 4th running back. So
yeah, I know
they're not going to cut him.
You see where there was just a report Omar Kelly just posted about Mike Hilton? Said that they're limiting his reps or doing something. They said wouldn't be surprised if they try to cut him week 1 and then bring him back week 2 so they don't have to guarantee his salary. I was just reading that.
What's up, Johnny O?
What's up, gents? How are you?
Good.
Hey, why how you use that word gents now? So,
What I missed? What are we talking about?
Shake was going over the depth chart.
No.
If that offensive line stays healthy, I think we're going to have a decent line, and Tua's going to have a chance this year. Not get killed.
Well, Patrick Ball has been really kicking it up out there from what information I've gathered through training camp people.
And he said he's talking shit too. Like he's telling Jalen Phillips and all them guys.
He's not talking shit. He goes. A reporter asked him or something, and he says he's not talking shit. He goes, it makes those guys mad when I laugh at them.
Patrick Paul's on another level.
He's pretty nice guy.
I just said we'll find out, you know what I mean, when he's going against Joey Bosa, week 3.
Chubb, all of them, Chubb, Phillips, and Chop have been giving it to him, and he's been giving it all right back.
Yeah, which is awesome.
That's what we need. Big, physical, stand up.
And that left side with Paul and then Sevi, however you pronounce his name, and then Brewer.
Yeah.
That side is dominant. They're physical.
It's Savaihi Nia.
Savaihi Nia. Okay. I think this is the most physical our line's been in quite a long time.
Raphael, Coach McDaniel says AJ will be ready for week 1.
Yeah, they said Jackson will be ready for week 1, so we'll see.
I really hope Storm Duck Ball's out. I think that's going to be great. Just his name is even better.
Hey, Shake, go ahead and drop the link, my brother. Let's get Crazy Dolphin up here.
And shout out to Papa Paul. Thank you for taking me to my first ever training camp. That Friday and Saturday was awesome. That garage sale is legit. That thing, or the tent sale is legit. It was phenomenal. Can't wait to do it again next year.
Papa Paul said you bought up all the big shirts. What's up with that?
I know. I had to get them all, man. I didn't even get that many. There was people with I've never seen so many people with garbage bags full. I'm like, one guy needed a cart. He had 15 or 20 full bags, 50-gallon trash bags. I'm like, my goodness, dumping the totes. But his wife was nice enough to give me I got the brown salute to service, real nice jacket, zip-up jacket. And they were nice enough to give me one. But, yeah, it was pretty cool. Them helmets and all that stuff, they fly off, man. If you ain't there in, the first 20 people,
yeah.
Stuff just flying. I'm going to try to get a couple friends some stuff, too, the smaller stuff. But, man, that stuff was gone.
You should have been there the year that they only had 4 or 5 helmets altogether to sell. How do you think that went over? Like a lead balloon and a...
Right. Next year, I'm going to see if they got any more of them chairs next year. I'm going to snag one of those bad boys. Them things are comfortable.
We both missed out on those.
But there was some savage people, though, man. That one ripped that one guy right out of that little girl's hands. I was like, you got to be kidding me. He was bawling.
See, that's why I would have took it back from her and said, you ain't doing that to her.
Oh, she was swinging that thing around, and security didn't even do anything about it. I'm like, wow. I was able to get one. Like I said, I gave mine away. So, well, I actually had 2 of them because I hoped the one guy get another one. But yeah. So, But at least that, like you said, that young girl ended up getting one, so that's all that matters. Got to keep the fans young to keep our fan base going.
How you doing, Cosa Nostra?
Paul, did you figure out? Did we find out why Cam Smith wasn't practicing there on Saturday? Has he been designated any injury or anything?
Not that I've seen.
They were definitely right about the thing. His body language is horrendous.
Well,
Mr. Polk, how are you, sir?
what's up, Mr. Polk?
I'm doing okay for now. Okay.
What's up, buddy?
I'm doing it. Hey, how's it going?
Hey,
How's
Mr.
it
Polk, what's going on,
Garrett,
man?
John, Shake, Papa Paul? How are you guys doing?
Wonderful, wonderful. But being at training camp this weekend, to me, our defensive line, especially our defensive line, was farther along this time of year than they have been the last 2-3 years.
Oh, absolutely. I agree with you.
Oh, okay, that's a good thing.
At number 40, Willie Gay Jr., he was on fire. He had, what, two picks? One each day?
Yep. Fitzpatrick had a pick.
Number 40. Let's see, number 40.
Now, the one thing I didn't care a whole lot about was our offense. People might be saying, oh, they're looking sharp, this and that. That's not what I'm getting at. I'm getting at our offensive play calling.
Yeah, they were throwing up stupid screens and all that stuff again, and it just looked like nothing's going to change from last year.
On that screen bit, there was one. Johnny, you won't believe this. There was a screen pass that was actually thrown about 3 yards in front of the line, not behind the line.
Well, it's not a screen pass then, but because if it's in front of the line, it's a forward pass. It's not, behind the lines, but still, I mean, they got to get away from that stuff. You got to get the ball in the hands of the guys going downfield. The game's played north and south, not east-west. I've said it a million times. We've all said it. It's annoying as hell.
Oh, yeah.
But Tua and Connors had a pretty good relationship throwing each other to tight end. Like Connors, he was a young guy.
You mean?
Wasn't it Connors? 80?
Yeah, Connors. Number 80.
Yeah, number 80, yeah. He caught it. He didn't drop anything. He caught every pass thrown to him.
Yeah. Yeah, he was looking good.
He might be a fantasy sleeper. You'd be able to pick up. Because I don't know. I don't know if Waller's going to be ready. You know what I mean? If he don't play anything in the preseason, I don't see how you can list him as a starter. He's not going to get any practicing.
Well, according to McDaniels, he said he will be ready week 1, according to McDaniels. So,
right, I was seeing that. Yeah, I remember seeing that too. But I mean, you can be ready all you want. You can be in football shape all you want. But if you ain't catching nothing from Tua, then how are you going to be? You know what I mean? You're talking 4 or 5 weeks down the road. Like, you need to be ready.
Well, think about this. It's just like, all right, the way I look at it, I agree with you. There needs to be a little continuity, but it's no different from when week 3 we trade for a receiver or we sign another receiver. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? So I think that's why we have practices before the first game. So I'm sure they'll get their reps during practice.
What time's the game what time's the game Sunday? Is it 1?
1 p.m.
Okay.
Not to mention this offense. I mean, last year was kind of a fluke where the tight end got so many yards. You know what I'm saying? Usually the tight end doesn't have that many yards.
I don't know. You guys see in the chatter though, a lot of people are still thinking Tyreek Hill's going to get traded.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I read something just like an hour ago said that they were still in contact with Washington, but Miami wants a first round pick added to it if they're going to do the trade. And I'm like, come on, get out of here.
Oh my goodness.
Hey, well, we trade for McLaurin, wouldn't we?
Yeah.
But you got to pay the man because if not, you're going to be in the same situation. And yet, Tyreek's still getting a little older, but I think Hill's still a lot better receiver than McLaurin.
It'll make more sense if Washington was asking for the first round, not the other way around.
Yeah, really.
I mean,
And then you see where Hill was getting on the bus, or I mean the plane, and he had a Tua jersey on. He's really trying to suck up.
Oh, he was sucking up to them last year.
He's lucky he's still on that team after all that shenanigans he pulled last year, wanting to quit on the team. I mean, but I think Waddle's going to have the biggest year out of all of them. I think, like I said, I think Waddle's going to be the number one when it's all said and done.
Well, I just don't understand how Hill can come out and say, "Oh, I didn't really know the playbook the first 3 years." Are you nuts? That's literally your job.
And you know what that reminds me of? How everybody and how everybody roasted. I remember Tua's rookie year under Chan Gailey. He goes, "Well, I didn't know the playbook very well. He got roasted. Now it's crickets for Tyreek Hill."
Right.
Yeah, that's literally your job. How do you not know the playbook?
Right. And then I know Friday and Saturday, every time Tua got the chance to even touch the ball, when it was like one number one defense against regular offense, starting offense, man, Tua could not get the ball off. They were coming that much pressure. They were eating him up.
Oh, I mean, it sounds good for the defense, but it don't sound very good for the offense because you're going to face defenses that are just as good.
Right.
With better cornerbacks too. Remember that too.
Yeah.
I mean, Tua still made the throws and everything, but his head would have been ripped off in a real game,
especially against like a team like Buffalo or Philadelphia.
Yeah,
Pittsburgh.
Because the Patriots are going to have a pretty good defensive line, with the coach they got up there now, and then Buffalo's always had a strong 7. They gel real well. Not 100% sure with Indy though. What'll happen with that? But like a couple people were saying down there at training camp, if McDaniels loses the first 2 out of 3, I mean, there's a good possibility he could be gone and Weaver or somebody's coming in as acting. 3 big divisional games right away. And everybody's against us, so especially our primetime games, we ain't very good, especially last year. Did we lose all the primetime games last year?
I think we won 1, maybe.
I was thinking we won 1. Just can't remember which one it was.
That's sad when we're like, we can't remember which one they won. Oh my! Hopefully we turn the page.
Yeah, okay. Costa Nostra, the Rams. We beat the Rams. Yeah,
that's right.
And that's the one we should have lost too, shouldn't we? We were like right there. We came down. Wasn't it at the very end of the game? We come back and drove down towards the end.
Thank you, Costa.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, any specific players stand out to you at training camp, Derek?
Offense, definitely that young tight end, 80 Connors. He was catching everything. Mm-hmm. Patrick Paul was just phenomenal. I mean, it was just crazy. Like, he was just really good, really good. Storm Duck on the cornerback. He really played out really well. But probably the best defensive player, I would say, in my eyes, Friday and Saturday being there was probably 40, and I think that's Willie Gay Jr., correct?
Yep.
He was all over the field. He was communicating well. And then even when they were subbing players in, that defense is communicating very, very well. Like, if they do that in the regular season, it's definitely going to help out the young guys on the edge. And, Miko in the back, he was definitely communicating. He had a nice interception. And then they got a little scuffle. Remember when he caught it and he was running down there and he slammed, I think he slammed Waddle pretty good. Patrick Paul or somebody they were about to get into it. I'm like, I don't know if that'd be a good idea. Man's 3 times your size. But I think we definitely need to try to keep Quentin Ewers. I mean, he's got Ewers. Zach Wilson, I don't know if if you give Q a little bit more time and put him up there with the better receivers, I think he's definitely already a better quarterback. And I think we definitely have a long term there. Yeah, he's definitely no Skylar Thompson, though. He's 100 times better than that.
Mm-hmm.
I was shocked that he fell that far. It just wasn't a good year for the quarterbacks. But like, if he would have stayed one more year and just took that $4 million, he was going to go to, to stay longer. I would say he would probably in the top 5 in the NFL draft next year in 26 if he would have stayed. So,
Interesting thoughts.
I mean, hopefully the offense can step it up and we don't do them stupid screens and all that. I mean, why show your best stuff? People are always watching, people coming in. But all the highlights and stuff, they always show like Tua hitting somebody deep or something like this. It's like, why is it always on closed sessions, when the fans ain't there to see it? If you're going to do it at least,
Tua's got to hit the gym.
What's up, 6 Rings?
I'm good. Tua, he looks skinny. Is it just me or is that actually him?
He looks lean. Yeah, he definitely looks smaller.
He looks smaller, yeah.
I want the thick Tua back because he stayed healthy.
I mean, you paid him a lot of money.
Yes.
And it's a tough contract to get off,
There is ways around him.
He's got one more year. If he gets hurt this year, he's gone next year.
He has time on the contract, though, right?
Yeah, but there's an out in 26, though.
Oh, it's an out. So, okay.
Yeah, they're gonna kick some money down the road. We're gonna be in cap hell again, with all that dead money. But if he gets hurt, if he don't make it, if he don't play at least 16 plus games or 15, you know what I mean? I think there's a change coming.
Well, how's your left tackle this year? His protection.
Looking real good.
Okay, that's a good start, yeah.
Yeah, Patrick Paul is big man. He's leaned out. He's been training all spring and summer. Like, he looks really good. He's a night and day difference from last year for sure. He put the work in the craft. That's what I'm excited about the line.
The lines but some teams have good lines, but they never win. You know what I mean? It's weird how football works.
True. But if Tua's not on his back all the time and taking a chance to hit his head, I think we're going to be a lot better.
But
you give him an extra
he's frail,
second.
Tua, so if he gets hit, he might go down.
Right, but he was only having about 2 seconds to throw the ball. That's why he was throwing everything so quick. But the line's built this year enough. If we stay healthy, I think he's going to have a little bit more time. And if Tua has an extra second and a half, he's going to slice defenses up, especially with the speed we got. You got Achane coming out of the back. You know what I mean? I think you're going to see a lot of Achane out on the split, out on the wing and stuff.
Yeah. Our rookie made it. What's his name? Jared Wilson made the team.
Cap for life. What's up, Cap?
What's up,
Papa
Cap?
Paul, what's going on, everybody?
What's up, Cap?
Not much, man. I'm hearing everybody wanting to chime in on the Tyreek, off-season program, to say the least. I just, if let me ask you guys on the panel, everybody in the chat, do you guys think that there's enough warrant evidence to say that Tyreek is trying to force himself out of Miami, or do you think he's just trolling everyone right now?
No, I think he wants out.
I don't know if he wants out. I think he's on the hot seat and he knows it. And with that whole quitting thing, he's really gonna
Yeah,
kiss
he
some
quit.
serious ass
Like he
because,
quit on
like,
you guys.
I don't believe that. If he thinks he's on the hot seat, he's not going to miss a beat then, unless he wants to be on that hot seat.
I think he likes to be in the attention though. But he's definitely kissing a lot of ass, and you know what I mean. He hasn't done. He hasn't the last first 3 years. He did what he wanted, and he knew he was the man in Miami, and he was the face. Not this year. He's taken a step back quite a
He
bit.
had a rough year though. 4 touchdowns, 3 touchdowns. He did not have a good year.
Yeah, how do you go from first in the top 100 to 47?
Well, I
Was
mean,
he
he
the
had
best
what,
player?
13
At one point, was he
the
the
year
best
before
player?
that. The year before that, he had 13, right?
Yeah, he had 1,700 yards first 2 seasons.
So I mean, let's
Wow.
also put into account how many quarterbacks were throwing him the ball.
True.
Casa Nostra says, how much should we expect Savainia and Paul to play? A quarter, a series? What? I think they'll play a quarter.
I'd say probably 2 drives, maybe. We can't risk them. We can't risk any of these guys getting hurt. Play them just a hair.
They need to play him a quarter to really see if they have what they need.
Maybe
Hey,
not
ladies and gentlemen.
maybe not the first game.
Ladies and gentlemen, I want to introduce to you real quick the man, the myth, the legend, a guy we've been missing for the last couple of weeks.
Ooh, yeah, dig it. Step into a Slim Jim.
Oh,
What's up, brother?
the man's back.
Everybody, how y'all doing? What's good with y'all?
What's up, winners?
Hey, what's up, y'all? How y'all doing, man? What's up, Johnny O, Papa Paul, 6 Rings? What's up, 6 Rings? How you doing? Cap for life. What's up, brother Derek? How you guys doing? My man Shake. How y'all feeling tonight, man?
Good to see you, brother.
Good to see you. Always good to be seen, man. Good to see you guys too.
I'm ready to see the downfall of the Dolphins.
That ain't
Well,
happening.
I'm sorry
Hey,
to
what
tell
do you think
I'm
about that,
sorry.
Seth? Hey, what'd you think about that Seth Rollins in crutches becoming a champion?
I know this is a Dolphin podcast, but I gotta answer this real quick.
Seth Rollins.
Number one, yo, that was old school shit. That's old school shit. That's what I love
Yeah, the
about.
world title. They're ruining their world title by doing it like that.
Well, I'm like this. He duped everybody. Cause I was duped. I was even duped. I was like, holy smokes. My boy said my boy made a great point. He said, yo, they never threw up the X. When they throw up the X, it's a serious injury. They never threw the X up. So he kept that in mind. Me personally, I said I never thought about that. So,
But the thing is, Seth Rollins is a good wrestler. He knows how to sell.
Oh yeah, Tyler Black is a very
That's
good
one
wrestler.
thing he is. He's a wrestler.
Yeah, absolutely. He's a hell of a.
Like, he's a better wrestler than CM Punk. He's a better wrestler than Roman Reigns.
Well, look, I don't want to turn this into a wrestling podcast.
No, I mean wrestling. I don't mean aura, the draw, and that stuff. I mean he's a better wrestler than Roman Reigns.
Well, I'll say this to you. I don't want to turn this into a wrestling podcast, but I do want to answer a couple of things that I've been listening to you guys before I hopped on. Tyreek's got a lot to fucking prove. Tyreek in my book got a lot to prove. You quit. I've been a captain of a team. When you fucking utter words about quitting and all that bullshit, I'm telling you, get the fuck out of my face.
No, Tyreek's done, man. It's the decline.
Like, I don't care if it's a decline or not.
He's
It's a
32 years old.
It's a team sport. I don't give a fuck about none of that. It's a team sport.
He
You
quit.
don't throw
Not
yourself
looking
the
good for
football.
Tyreek.
You don't have a quarterback to throw you the football. What's up, Dylan? You can come on up, man. The link should be in the chat. You're a teammate. You are a single person. I love the fact that we have you, but honestly, if you're gonna act like that, you're gonna be prima donnish and all that, and I understand how he is. You're doing all that shit, and you're saying, I understand. Me and Johnny O had this conversation past. I don't care how frustrated and upset you fuck are. When you
Had he been with the Steelers and he pulled that, oh, he'd be gone. Had he been with the Steelers,
if it was the 53rd person on that fucking team, they'd be gone. It's Tyreek Hill. That's the only reason why he's not going.
I mean, if he was at Pittsburgh, I think he'd still be there.
Nah, Tomlin don't play that shit. He got fucking Antonio Brown to fuck up out of there. Are you serious?
Yeah, but how long? Yeah, well, Antonio Brown basically walked away on the sidelines. You know,
No, that was
that for multiple years though.
Tampa Bay.
That was Tampa Bay. We talking about Pittsburgh. So, with that being said, I'll keep it being. I've never seen a fan base cheering for the fact that this man's contract is up in 2026. We are stuck with two of y'all.
man, there's a problem with your mic.
I don't know why a lot of people think that we just gonna get rid of Tua and it's gonna be sunny days here again. We can have a fucking situation where we have an old veteran quarterback.
Well, my thing is, winners. Look, listen. My thing is, I was trying to today on the Spaces, trying to, be a liaison, be like the olive branch to like this guy's here, might as well win now. And it was like, no, we want him out, we want him reprimanded. It's like, bro, it's like he's here in a year where we need everybody to be here now. There's a lot of stuff right now that's going in the opposite way, and you want this year for this guy to go somewhere else. I mean, you better get a haul. But you got to, and the thing is, it's like everybody's upset that I'm saying, let him play out because at the end of the day, we need everybody to win. We need everybody to win. But this is not, I'm not the general manager. This is on the GM. The GM let this drag out, and now this is going on.
Man, he's been your GM for almost 20 years.
No,
Right there where he said Tyreek's on the decline. I mean, you put him man coverage against, or you try to man coverage him with even one of the best cornerbacks in the NFL. He's still beating him. So I mean, you could put Revis on, or not Revis.
No, not
Revis.
Revis.
That's what I'm saying. Like, who are you going to have to replace that? You really want you want Waddle to be number one and then deal Tyreek? I mean, like nobody's gotten him yet, and we're in the preseason.
I mean, Waddle's going to be your number one receiver when it's all said and done here. Tyreek's definitely taking a step back, but that's fine. Put all the pressure on him. But Buffalo's still going to play cover 4. They're still going to double Hill. It's going to leave somebody else open. So I'm all right with that.
Right.
Even 2 more years down, to say if Hill's playing 2 more years, he's still going to be one of the top 5 fastest receivers, and nobody's still going to only single cover. He's going to require a double no matter what.
Yeah, we're hoping for that. I don't understand what's the problem. We want that. The same way everybody wants the quarterback to succeed. Why can't we have everybody succeed now?
Well, shit, the way I'm listening to people on here, people want him out of here as fast as possible. Everybody wants Tua out of here. I'm not a part of 2 and 9. I repeat this. No one mic is fucked up guys looking at the chat. But what I'm saying to you guys, a lot of you guys in the chat and on this
panel. There's a problem with your connection. We can't hear you that well.
That's just what it is, bro. It's just I'm literally right above my Wi-Fi box. It don't matter if it's on or not. That's just what my mic is doing. That's just it. I got an old ass phone, so I do apologize. Anyway,
I still understand. You're still good, bro.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm just to a point now where you got a quarterback going into a 6-year. Look, you guys understand that they are not moving away from Tua. I mean, I hope this kid, Uric, the kid that we picked up from the 7th round, I hope he develops really well. I'm not sold on Zach Wilson at all. And I hope nothing happens to Tua this year. And it's crazy. I can even come back, but it'll still be the same. What's up, Dylan?
What's up?
What's up, dude? I said, the other way Tua goes is when McDaniels gets fired. because he does make it better. But I'd say if he gets hurt and McDaniels gets fired, there'll be a new quarterback at 26. I don't want to see that happen because I'm a Tua guy. I mean, I think he's got a chance. I mean, if he's not on his back and not taking hits, and I think this line's looked the best he's ever had. Just from seeing it in person, I think this is the best line he's had in the first 6 years. I think you're going to see some difference with him this year. Because when Tua makes his throws, he's still impressive.
Derek, real quick, we need to take a commercial break, Shake.
Okay.
My audio good?
Yeah.
What's up, y'all? This is Chef Jew. Looking for a great chef for your next catering party, private party, office party, etc. with welcome watering meals and desserts? Let Chef Jew Catering and Sweet Treats take care of it for you at an affordable price. Call me at 786-804-8096. Also, reach me at chefjewcatering@gmail.com. Direct message on Facebook and Instagram at Chef Juice Catering. Chef Juice Catering and Sweet Treats, food with a passion. We do it all.
Chef Jew, Miami-Dade, Palm Beach area. Get your sweet treats, good eat. Get the cheesecake.
I'd like to welcome my brother Dylan to the podcast. He is a diehard Eagles fan from Texas, ladies and gentlemen. And I told him about the podcast from another app that I've been on. So I welcomed him up. I said, come on up. You want to chill with us? And he said, sure. So I told him to come up on the panel with us, guys.
I don't want to hear nothing about no Fangio, okay?
He's done gone. He's in our rearview mirror. We ain't worried about that. You would have won the Super Bowl. You would have won the Super Bowl with or without his ass. It wouldn't have mattered. That defense.
By the way, did you hear the clip when they asked McDaniels about playoffs expectations? Did you see that?
What's that? Playoffs? Don't talk about it. Playoffs? You kidding me? Playoffs? I just hope we can win a game.
Oh my!
That's what we've been saying for 25 years.
Yeah. Did you guys see where they were saying about the whole playoffs thing, and then they definitely, and then the guys were doing flips before pre-warm up. Somebody got a video of it and said this is why they can't make the playoffs. Did anybody else see that video? Training camp.
I saw the flips and stuff. I didn't see anybody saying anything else.
Yeah, there was some videos of it. So they're clowning around. They play clown or circus music or whatever, and then they did the playoff thing.
Hey, what's good, Johnny man?
So, but yeah, gentlemen, I'll say this to you guys. I'm just looking forward to seeing what we look like on Sunday. And it's our first preseason game for another offense, another defense. I mean, I just want to see them with some pads on and go at it a little bit and see what we're working with.
Yeah, Winters, if you would have got to see the defense the way it was lighting up Friday and Saturday, you would have been amazed, dude. It was night and day difference the way they were communicating, and just flying around. They remind you just from having experience watching the Ravens all the time growing up in Maryland and stuff, and that the way that the speed and the way they were flying around was like impressive. It was shocking. I was like, wow, there's definitely a change this year.
That's good. I mean, my whole thing is success is going to start week 1. And I mean, I'm not just saying that cliche-ish. I'm saying that because the Colts are going to be playing us like they playing for the Super Bowl week 1 for their owner. They're playing for their owner. So I'm sorry, Sheila. I'm sorry, but that's my mic, and that's just what it is. But all I know is we gotta handle business starting week 1. We have to, because if not, it's gonna be another long season.
Yeah, we need to come out fast. If we come out fast like I seen in person Friday and Saturday, and then you got Chop that's not going to play all the downs. We have a rotating crew for defensive end, and Sealer got paid. Like we're going to wear some offensive guys. We're going to wear some offensive tackles out. That's for sure. We just got to make sure we need to get a hold of Allen. Josh Allen likes to take off and run all the time. We need to be able to get a hold of him quick. I think this year, we're going to be able to do it. We're going to be in the top 5 defenses this year. I just have that feeling. I really do. Just have to play some smart coverages and stuff to help out the young guys. Well, to start like Storm Duck and Sherfield. We'll see what happens.
What you think about your boys this year? Y'all are the reigning and defending Super Bowl champions.
I think we got a lot to prove this year. Yeah.
Dylan, did you guys lose anybody or anything?
We lost a lot of our defense. Some retired, and
they lost Milton Williams.
The one thing that's still going to help is you didn't lose anybody on that front defensive line, did you? They're all pretty young.
Honestly, I haven't kept up with that, if I'm being honest.
You lost Milton Williams.
Yeah, I knew about that one, and we lost him.
How was he? Is he a good player, you say?
He was
or
pretty
he's
good,
on the
yeah.
Patriots now. How do you like him?
You said what, sir?
I like to hear Stephon Diggs. That's what I like to hear.
What?
You talking Stephon Diggs with the coke or without the coke?
Yeah, you have fun. You have fun with that Diggs. He's gonna rip. He's gonna rip
I
that
like
team
his
apart.
character, man. I like him.
I hope he works out for you, because if my brother from Massachusetts was up here and he's from Massachusetts and he's a diehard Dolphin fan for about 50 plus years,
listen, man. As long as he parties and makes it entertaining, I'm happy. I just want him to entertain me.
I mean, you're gonna get definitely entertained. But then, how an entertainer are you going to be if he blows a game or drops a pass or causes your team to fight?
Oh, I'm not a Texans fan.
He's an Eagles fan. I know this. Question for 6 rings. So when is he supposed to start? Is he coming back? Is he starting week 1, or is he wait? Like, are y'all like monitoring his ACL, or what's the deal?
Sorry?
So is he going to be healthy enough to start week 1?
Who? Stephon Diggs? I didn't hear you.
Yes.
Diggs? Yeah. He's healthy for week 1.
Has he been in pad? Has Diggs been in pad yet, or is he just still on the not cleared?
No, he's playing. He's healthy.
Okay.
He cooked Christian Gonzalez one day at practice. Like the guy, he cooked him. He crossed him over. His knees buckled and everything. He's injured.
Oh wow.
He cooked him on like the route. I don't know what he did, but like he crossed his legs over and he just like fell, pulled a hamstring or something. He's
Did you
done.
guys all? Did you guys all see? Speaking of the Steelers, you see with Ramsey get burnt by DK Metcalf like multiple times. I loved it.
I didn't see
He
that.
talked all that shit and got burnt.
People are sleeping on them.
Well, I think with Rodgers being his last year, it's either going to be really, really, really good or really, really bad. I don't know
think
which
they're
way I
the
want to
same
go.
team. I think they're gonna make the playoffs.
Oh man, that's tough though. But I mean, maybe a
I hear
wild
they
card.
have a
Maybe
good
if,
defensive line. They have a really good defense.
yeah, if that happens though, I mean, if the Steelers make it, the Ravens are making it.
Good
I
evening,
think
Chief.
Cincy makes it
See,
too
I'm
though.
not
But
so high on the Ravens. I'm just not high on them.
they always they make it there all the
I
time
thought
though.
last year the Steelers were gonna upset them. I thought
Yeah,
the
towards the
Steelers were
end,
gonna
yep.
upset the Ravens in the playoffs.
I think what hurt the Ravens was Lamar and me trying to run for that MVP. It was all about trying to get the numbers. If he would have put the MVP in this and just not worried about it, I think they would have done better.
It's not that, he never wins, Lamar.
Good evening, Sharif. How you doing, my brother?
Good night to all the Dolphin fans. Yeah, man, I'm
In the
just here.
playoffs. Look at Jalen Hurts. I think he's better than Lamar.
Six rings. Let Sharif finish talking, please.
No, I'll wait till I'll wait.
Well,
Good
you
evening.
talk. Go ahead, Sharif.
Yeah, man, I'm kind of excited, Papa, about the young guys. I know one thing. I want to use money next year and in 2027. So I don't want them to add anyone. So they handcuff myself in 2026 and 27. So in general, going to the Bears, we're going to the Bears. I like the roster that we're going to the Bears with right now in the scrimmage. I don't want any additions. Um, and I just it has to be this way, I guess.
Shake money.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
I got to run. I have a little emergency, so y'all shut it down when you want to shut it down, okay?
Okay, no problem.
Take care now.
All right.
Take care,
Good,
Papa
Papa
Paul.
Paul. Be safe.
Good, Paul.
Winter's your next man up.
I got you. So, what is everybody? I know we got about less than 15 minutes left. What is everybody's expectations from their teams this year? I mean, we got all Dolphin fans except for Dylan, that's an Eagles fan, and Six Ring, that's the Patriots fan. So, what's your expectations going into the season?
I would like to go to at least the second or round in the wild card playoffs, just because I feel like we can do it, but you never know how it's gonna go. I would love to go to the Super Bowl, but I just don't have that confidence right now, man.
Dylan, I'm surprised, buddy. I'm
I like to
surprised.
make
Like
the
normally,
playoffs.
the way the team's still built. I mean, I'm shocked that that you're not high on that. Even though you lost some people, I mean, you always lose people, but man, I still think you guys are going to still be solid.
Yeah, for sure, solid. For sure, solid. For sure. Yeah. I'm not gonna.
And under pressure, Hurts is only going to be even better now. You know what I mean? Because he's already made it through that stuff. He's got a little bit more experience than a lot of these guys winning a Super Bowl. So,
Yeah, man. And I need Hurts to win me some more money, but that's a different talk for a different day.
Just want Will Campbell to work out, make the playoffs.
What is y'all's expectation?
As long as our left tackle works out for Drake May, I'll be happy this year.
Drake May, for sure. He was a
Pro Bowl. They took him over Bo Nix.
Yeah. What's y'all's expectation for the Bengals versus the Eagles in the preseason game tomorrow at 6:30?
It's a preseason game. I'm not expecting nothing.
Me neither.
I'm really not. I'm gonna tell you this. I look at preseason just to look at players that we can maybe have on our team, or people that you probably like, you keep in mind because like, well, what happened to this person? What happened to that person?
Yeah, for sure.
That's why I like watching preseason, because I like to watch other players from other teams that maybe could be future Dolphins. You know,
For sure, bro. I'm on you with that. Yeah, like the Lions game, it was just bad. It was a bad game. No one cared.
It only had like 6.6 million viewers. That's way down, especially for the Hall of Fame game.
people were happy because football was back on TV. That's all that was. And I was
Yeah,
one of them.
the Hall of Fame game is never that much watched. People watch the Hall of Fame inductions. The game is secondary. That game is never that highly rated. I don't care who's in it.
But previous years, did they do the Hall of Fame in the evening and not in the middle of the day? Or was I just totally wrong on that?
No, 2 years when Zach went in, it was at night. Because it was getting dark. They had all the lights on at the stadium. I think it started at like 6 or something. So by the time it ended, it was dark.
It just feel like to me like it caught off guard by just being it, because I normally watch it, but then it was like the middle of the afternoon, and it's like, what? You do something like that, they deserve to be in a prime time setting. You know what I mean? Not during the day. People are going to be watching stuff at nighttime, not in the middle of the day.
I thought it was at night. I thought it was like 8 o'clock or something. No,
so I thought it was daylight still. Like, I could be wrong though. Maybe I don't know.
No, it was a late game. I think it was 7 o'clock.
No, I mean not the game. The Hall of Fame and the inductee of the Hall of Fame.
Oh,
yeah, not the game. Yeah, the game was
that's
like
during the day.
Oh, it's always during the day.
Yeah, because they got so many people that have to talk and everything that they got to make sure that they get through everything.
For some reason, I was thinking it was always in the evening too, like later in the evening. But like I said, could be losing my mind. It's hot weather down here though, and Jack's. It's getting to my brain.
You're melting already, huh? We're gonna see you in the paper, Florida man.
Yeah. Nah, it wasn't too bad. I mean, I started the one job today in the warehouse doing some welding and stuff, and it was about 112, 115. It wasn't terrible. We had some fans on us, but it's been hot last couple of days. It was, it's been a lot of crazy storms. It was beautiful in Fort Lauderdale. No rain, no nothing. Couldn't ask for a better couple of days.
To be honest with y'all, there's only 2
I did
games.
that job for a bit, but I hurt myself, so I left. Not for me. Cutting the steel, and it just dropped on my hand.
What was you about to say, Dylan? Go ahead.
There's only really 2 games I'm worried about of our whole lineup for the year. Is when we play the Chiefs on the 14th next month, and then the last one is in December 28th when we played the Bills. That's the only 2 games I'm worried about. I gotta be honest.
Where's that game at, Dylan? Is that the Bills game at Eagles?
Bills is at the Bills, and the Chiefs is at the Chiefs. So that's the only 2 I'm kind of worried about. You know what I mean?
Shit.
Man, that's rough. If you got them both away, that's gonna be rough, man.
Yeah, other than that, I'm not really worried about too much because I feel like we're gonna at least. I would like to make it to the Super Bowl again, like I was saying, but I just don't have that confidence this early. You know what I mean?
You guys got the hardest schedule. You guys got the hardest schedule in the league.
Yeah. I guess we're gonna see. I guess I'm gonna have to see as we go. You know what I mean? But I'm really confident though. 2 games. I'm only worried about 2 games out of 16.
It's always the one you expect to win. That's one that catches you.
Yes, for sure.
Yeah,
but
like
I know
the
definitely
Chiefs, they're coming back.
What's up?
The Chiefs.
I mean, Chiefs are just overrated in general, but that's another talk for another day.
Washington might be tough for you guys.
See, I'm pretty confident in Washington for sure. That's just how I am, though.
I think Daniels is going to struggle this year, being his sophomore. You know what I mean? They're normally the second year. They normally struggle. There hasn't really been any recent quarterbacks that's actually done good their second year. But he's got a lot of weapons down there now. They're definitely building.
Exactly.
They're definitely building. They ain't afraid to spend the money. But I'm definitely pretty confident. I think with what I see with the defense, if the offense doesn't do all them stupid little screens and Tua has a second or second and a half longer, the offense is going to be like the 2023 team, and then we're going to be able to run the ball a lot better. We got a big back that can run third down with Ollie Gordon, and then Matt Madison or whatever. He was taking some chunk plays. And the defense front seven, you put a lot of pressure on that quarterback, you're really going to help out our two young back. Oh, definitely Storm Duck. I don't know how young Sherfield is. I don't really know much about him, but it's definitely going to help. And that front seven is impressive.
I would like to say I will be paying a lot more attention to the Dolphins, considering the fact y'all picked up my college team's quarterback, Quinn Ewers. I'll just be paying a lot more attention to the Dolphins because of him. I'm not going to be a bandwagon. I'm not going to switch over to the Dolphins. I'm going to stay a Philly fan. That's just my boy from Texas, you know what I mean?
We got lucky. Like I was saying at the beginning of the show, we got lucky with him. If he would have stayed in college one more year, he would have been in the top 5 picks.
Yeah,
guaranteed.
for sure. I just looked up his deal he signed with the Dolphins. It's pretty much the same as the one they were offering him in college.
He had a chance to do it for 2 years. But I would say, congratulations to the Phillies. Philadelphia Eagles winning the Super Bowl.
Is that Sharif talking?
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm just looking forward to some good football, gentlemen, and I'm just praying that no teams have any major injuries. You know, these are still human beings at the end of the day, and they still have families and all that good stuff. So that's all I wish is no major injuries to anybody, and hopefully everybody, can get through the season. But it's a part of the game. And it's sad to see, but like I said, it's a part of the game, and it's really unpreventable sometimes.
Yeah, definitely. I don't want to see any injuries. And I never got to meet the gentleman, Ian. I know he's Dolphins family now. He's always been Dolphins family. I know he's going through a battle right now. He's up there up in Winter's hometown, trying to get healed. Prayers out for him. And I'm not sure when he was fan of the year, but prayers to anybody that. I mean, I lost a family member to cancer, and it's a tough battle. And if I could ever do my part to help, prayers to him and anybody else battling that stuff. It's a tough situation.
One thing I know about Big E is gonna fight, and he has an inner fight inside of him that is gonna always last forever, bro.
Right.
He has it in him. So I think with our prayers, obviously he's gonna be fine. My expectation for the Dolphins is a very longer. I think Weaver has his guys now. He has a longer defense, and I look at the when I look at the back seven of the Dolphins or the back four, it's like the Knicks. The wingspan is out of this world, and they can tackle. They all can tackle. Safeties are tall, wingspan. They all can tackle. So where's the space in the zone to pass? That's something that we're gonna have to see. Now, we had, I think it was 4.3 seconds that a QB averaged on our defensive front four. That means we couldn't get to the QB before they passed. With the injuries not being here at all, I think you got Chubb, you got Phillips, you got Chop, you got Kamara, you got Grayson Murphy, Cameron Good, Siler, Grant. So to me, the front seven and them getting there in 3.5 seconds is gonna make a difference when we send four. But like Weaver said, he's gonna send a blitz on third down. So my expectation is we were already ranked top 10 in 2024. We were ranked top 4 last year. in the NFL. That's only because the Ravens blew us out. We dropped to 4. So my expectations is this defense is it's gonna be like Wanstead. We're gonna punt the ball more, run clocks out in the fourth quarter. I don't listen. To me, if Tyreek and Waddle has 800 yards apiece, but we run out 8 games, we ran out. What I mean is, we run out the clock in fourth quarter in 8 games, and we win 12 games. I don't give a shit about Tyreek 800 yards or Waddle 800 yards. I don't give a shit, bro. I need to run the clock out, and I don't give a shit about Tyreek's legacy, bro. That's just how I feel, So that's my expectations.
We got about maybe it's 9 o'clock now. Jake, we about to wrap this thing up. Jake,
Yes, sir.
I'm about to sit there, gentlemen. Anybody else has anything to say? This is at the 9 o'clock hour, and I want to thank everybody for being on there. We're going to send a prayer out to Papa Paul and his family right now, and say a prayer for Big E, also of the Miami Dolphins community. Our 2000, I think correct, 2021 or 22 fan of the year. Send our prayers out to him and his family as well. I want to thank Dylan and Six Rings for coming up tonight. I want to thank the normal crew. Sharif, thanks for coming up. And I'd like to thank our regular crew, Johnny O, Derek, Shake Money, and everybody else. Thanks to the people in the chat. And we will see you guys Sunday or next Wednesday for our next show. Until then, ladies and gentlemen, everybody have a good evening. Johnny O, sign us off, brother.
I'll see y'all at the
Peace, love,
Super
and pins
Bowl.
up all. Like you said, prayers to Big E, prayers to Paris. Anybody who's going through anything out there, we're always thinking about you and always willing to help when we can. We're all family, brother. That's what it is. That's why we're here.
My boy, what's up?
Bring on Chicago, man. Let's beat everybody else. We're beating up ourselves too much.
Peace, love, and